Listen. The first intra-organ, today we are going to work and bring completion, is vaak. What is vaak? Listen, please listen. The energy which is responsible for you uttering the words you utter are very important in your life. For example, if you sit and 10 minutes utter the words, I am sick, I am sick, I am sick, I am sick. After 10 minutes, what will happen? You will really be sick. 10 minutes if you sit and attend, oh, I am okay. Even if you are sick, I am okay, I can handle anything, I can handle anything, I am okay, I am okay. What will happen? After 10 minutes, you will really feel better that you are able to handle everything. How many of you have seen this in your life? The words you utter are very powerful, really. If you just go around and tell everyone, I can handle anything, I can handle anything, I can handle anything, that itself gives you courage. And you are really able to handle anything. If you go around and tell everyone, I am sick, I am feeling like sick, I don't know when I will die, I think I am depressed, I am about to die, and you will die. The words you utter are very important for your life. The life energy becoming word, the air becoming word happens in vaak. That vaak is the intra-organ which is just sitting next to your vocal cord. See, there is a vocal box here. Just next to the vocal box, actually I can say anyway behind, just behind the vocal box. The vaak is the energy on which the vocal box is sitting. Please all of you listen. Doctors know the vocal box, that vocal cord exactly. Vaak is the energy on which it is sitting. Vaak is the intra-organ. If you cut your throat and see, you will not find vaak, because it is a conscious organ. It is not physical organ. It is a conscious organ. If you keep your words, the organ lives in the space of completion. If you don't keep your words, that organ starts suffering incompletion. Listen, I am not teaching you keeping the word as a morality. No. Social morality, no. First, to tell you honestly, I don't believe in any of the social morality. I believe only in spiritual values. I don't believe in any of the social morality. I believe only in spiritual values. So this keeping up your words, I am not teaching as a social morality. No. I am teaching as a spiritual value. Listen. Then you will understand the difference. Any word you give it to others or to yourself, you should keep it alive, means make it into reality. For example, you say you will give $1 million to somebody by tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock. Even if you sell yourself, you have to give that. If you can't give, at least before tomorrow 6 o'clock, before 5:59, you should tell that person, I am not able to give, nobody is ready to buy me. Even if I sell me, nobody is ready to buy me for $1 million. I can't give you. You should at least convey that and withdraw the word you gave. Even that is integrity. Understand? Either you keep up the word you gave or withdraw the word and complete. Both are integrity. This is the difference between what I call keeping up your words and integrity and what society calls. There's a big difference. The reason, context, why, everything is different. Listen. If you drop the grains on the ground, it is wasting. If a farmer drops the same grain on the ground after plowing the land, it is sowing. Understand? So context and the reason, the same grain becomes agriculture or wasting. The same grain can be dropped to produce more grain, or it can be dropped to destroy the existing grains. So the context from which I am teaching integrity, please listen. The word you give it to you and others, both should be fulfilled or withdrawn. But you should be in the space of completion. Word you gave it to you also very important. For example, at the age of 7, you saw a policeman and decided to become a police in your life. Later on, unfortunately, you became a doctor. Now, you should at least complete with yourself that you gave the word to you and now you are not able to fulfill, you are withdrawing it. One of the unfortunate thing is that words you gave it to you, you just forget about it because there is no witness evidence. There is nobody to file a case. Because of that, you just forget those words. When you forget the words you gave it to you, your vaak gets into a confusion about yourself, not being sure about yourself. Most of the time, even when you utter certain word, some part of you laughs at you. Hey, I am not sure about you. I don't think you are going to do. When you try to be a hero, one part of you laughs at you and makes you a comedian. How many of you experience this? Raise your hand. This is because you have not kept the words you gave it to you. Even you don't believe you. You losing trust over you is a very, very, very worst happening can happen to a human being. People tell you should trust yourself, but they don't know as long as you have incompletions with your vaak, you can never trust you. Each word you gave it to you and did not fulfill is a one thorn in the flesh of vaak. You have to remove now all the thorns by withdrawing all the words you gave it to you and did not fulfill. If you want to become a police, and even if you become a doctor, in the hospital you will be policing around. If you want to become a lawyer, but you just become a housewife, in the house itself you will be arguing. You want to become an engineer, but you unfortunately you become a doctor, in the table you will be building buildings. After cutting somebody's body. You wanted to become a doctor, but you become a lawyer. You will be doing postmortem of every case, legal case. So understand, the confusion exists because of the words you gave it to you and did not fulfill. The words you gave it to you and did not fulfill. Even if it is as simple as you committed to give a candy or a ice cream to your younger sister at the age of 4, to as complicated as you committed to your husband or wife that you will not have any other affair. It can be as simple as the candy or as complicated as extramarital affair. The word you gave it to the other person has to be fulfilled or withdrawn. The word you gave it to you has to be fulfilled or withdrawn. The accumulated incompletion, listen. The accumulated incompletion is a danger. You lose trust over you. See, when you break the commitment with you, you lose trust over you. When you break the commitment, you give it to others, others lose trust over you. When you break the commitment, you give it to the master, life loses trust over you. So, breaking the commitment should never be done. Either you have to fulfill or withdraw. That's all. Withdrawal is okay, nothing wrong. But it should be very clearly informed. One more thing. For example, you told somebody, I'll give you $1 million by tomorrow evening 6 o'clock. You are not able to give. So you want to withdraw. You don't need his permission to withdraw your commitment. You just need to inform him. But you have to inform him. He has to know. You can't just mentally withdraw. No. If you told him, you have to tell him that you are withdrawing. If you told you, you have to tell you that you are withdrawing. If you gave a commitment to you, you can mentally itself withdraw by telling you, I am withdrawing. But if you told the other person, you don't need his permission. He cannot say, no, you can't withdraw the word you gave. No. You just have to inform him. For example, you gave a word to me that you will legally change your name, spiritual name, and you are not able to change. Some complication, some reason you don't want to change, you changed your mind. So you just have to inform me, but you don't need my permission. You don't need my permission. You just need to inform me. I gave you the word, Swamiji, that I will change, but now I am not changing. I have decided. So I am withdrawing the word I gave you. That's all. You don't need my permission, but you need to inform me. Same way to anybody in your life. You don't need their permission, but you need to inform them. How many of you feel you have a lot of thorns in your vaak? Raise your hand. Shall we sit and start completing? First thing. Look into your life and list down all the words and promises and commitments you gave it to yourself and to others, which you did not honor and fulfill or withdraw. Understand? You see, if you honored, you don't need to pen down. If you are withdrawn, you don't need to pen down. You are already in integrity, in the space of integrity. You neither honored nor withdraw. Those kind of commitments, you gave it to others and to yourself, sit and pen down. Yes. Please start penning down.
Nithyananda.
Yes.
Is it not irresponsibility? I have given word to my sister, I'll give you 2 lakhs, but I needed and I asked for giving back.
Now what I am saying, it is irresponsibility, no doubt, but not lack of integrity. Now I am teaching only integrity. When it comes to responsibility, I will handle that situation.
Thank you.
I am going to teach you one by one, step by step, experientially. See, now I am asking you to wear this kavi during these sessions. That is also like a suggestion. If you don't do it, it's not that you are doing something droha to me, no. It's like a suggestion. When you do the process, it will really be establishing a connection between you and me. That also, especially when you do the process, nothing else.
In the Akashic readings, Kala Bhairava said we should not kill insects and all that. For some time I practiced that, but I cannot control killing mosquitoes.
No, you have to. You have to control.
But how to, I feel guilty so much, but I cannot control. What to do?
You have to find a method not to kill. You'll have to find a method not to kill. You say, taking life, that one, only Kala Bhairava has a right. Nobody else has a right. That you should, I think, be very... See, sugar and all is taking your own life. Nobody, no problem. That is not a problem. But taking other life, I think, all human beings should take that very seriously. We have no right for cruelty. All lives have a right to live. All life has right to live on the planet Earth. So here also you will see that lemon and gloves. Lemon and glove we keep here to drive the mosquito away. But I never kill them. I only do this, that. You will be seeing the drama. I will only do that. Sometimes, rarely, if by mistake, if the death happens, immediately I release. But you cannot release. Understand? You cannot release the soul. So.
But many times we cannot avoid, no, Swamiji, like while cleaning rice and all, where we get insects, while cleaning
throw
it
them
will
out.
go.
Being a Jain, you need to find a method. Come on. You are a Jain. Jains are the community who have developed the best lifestyle and methodology for non-violence. You have to find a solution. There is no exemption for this. And this is also my suggestion, not an order or guru vaak, my suggestion. Make your life as much as possible cruelty-free. Not only vegetarian lifestyle, no non-veg, even don't use this leather-made fur coat and all that leather-made items. That animals need those leather more than you. You understand? They need their skin more than you need them. So, but the cosmos does not forgive cruelty. Please understand. In the cosmic law, the karma does not happen by the act, it happens by the suffering caused to others. For example, if you steal 2 rupees from a beggar and that fellow cries on the road and suffers, you will have so much karma. Even if you steal 200 million from a rich man and he doesn't care and he doesn't even bother, it's okay, he doesn't suffer, you will not have the karma. Karma is not based on the amount you steal, it is based on the suffering you cause in others. So never touch miser's money. And same way, even one fur coat is enough to keep you in hell for some few hundred years. One fur coat is enough to keep you in hell, suffering, incompletion for at least few hundred years. It is straight. Sometimes people tell, no, I don't kill, I only buy. No. Whoever kills, that karma is shared by the fellow who works on it and does it as a product, and the person who uses. Till the end, all of you get the same karma. It is not even shared. All of you get the same amount of karma.
Swamiji, so I was in a research lab where I had to sacrifice mice on a very regular basis.
No.
But
No.
But I'm not working there anymore. But then I used to work there.
You have to do some prayaschitta. Now you are not doing it, na?
No.
For any purpose, don't take life. Only Kalabhairava has a right to touch life. Nobody else has a right to touch life. And same way, even if you are a doctor, never do mercy killing. In some countries it is a law. You don't get involved. You tell them that it's my religion. My religion does not agree mercy killing. Please understand. Till the last moment, you have to be given all possible medical support. All available possible support, and should be kept alive. So you pen down exactly what you did. Ionization, I will tell you give you some prayaschitta and clear. You commit with me that you will not do it again? Okay. Even for any salary. Then I will free you from this karma.
Swamiji, what about taking the life of plants for consumption? Plants.
Doesn't it? Oh, plants have no suffering. They have no suffering. See, there are 6 layers. The Vedic tradition very clearly explains. When it starts moving on its own, it develops the biomemory to retain suffering. Plants have no biomemory to retain suffering, record suffering.
Thank you.
They do not feel suffering, they do not have suffering. Even though they can respond to many of your emotions, they themselves do not record suffering. Go ahead.
So in a threatening situation, we give it a word which we know, but if the situation is threatening and we give it, do we still need to honor it, or?
If you have given a word, you have to honor,
Yes,
or you have to withdraw. When you withdraw, you have to inform that person you are withdrawing.
Yeah, Swamiji, sorry for my voice. In my life, I killed one insect like this, and one fish. Somebody else forced me to kill. And I felt very guilty. So yesterday I put in the incompletion get ball. I don't have to write again, is clear, or I have to bring again in darshan?
As long as you have a guilt, you have to bring it.
No, but yesterday I put in the complete.
Better.
And if
write it and bring, so that I will see whether you are really dropped it or it's there still.
Yeah, and few hundred mosquitoes.
That's what, bring it in writing.
I bring. Thank you.
Anybody commits with me that you will be non-violent and cruel-free from now, I can work on clearing the karma, and I do have the veto power to clear the karma. Not out of arrogance, I'm simply telling you. And I can clear the karma. But I don't want to do it for the people to use me like a confession box. You will come and clear and drop, and next day again you will come back and tell me I have killed a few hundred more. And Go ahead.
Swami, if I leave an unhealthy relationship and then the other person suffers by my absence.
No. That is, if you tell upfront that I don't want your relationship anymore, it is not a karma for you. But if you don't tell that person and have another one relationship, then it will be karma. See, a clear word given to that person that I am not going to have any more relationship with you. I am going to go for another one relationship, or I am out of you because I cannot handle you. The moment the word is given, no more karma for you.
And this applies to family?
Yes.
Good.
In any relationship, the word you give is the commitment. That is the karma.
You are saying that karma is connected to the suffering one causes. And is it the actual suffering caused or sort of normal expected? Because one could have completely disproportionate suffering.
No, if you are responsible for their expectation, then even that suffering you are responsible. If you complete with them, if you inform them, and after that also they suffer, it's up to them.
But if the suffering that the person
that is
actually...
No. All this is situation based. You better bring it to me in the energy session. With a list I'll answer. This dharma cannot be generalized. It has to be situation by situation.
What about abortion, Swamiji?
Abortion, you see, the life enters only after the child starts breathing. Till then, no consciousness. It's only the connection of the umbilical cord, the child's body is alive. It is not individual consciousness. In one body, two consciousness cannot stay.
So there's no suffering in the fetus?
There is no soul in the fetus. Abortion is not a sin, as per the cosmic law. Abortion is not a sin, and you are not killing anybody. But the moment child starts inhaling, it's alive. I think we will go for the completion. I'll answer later on. Quick.
Yes. A lot of people ask about eggs, if it's vegetarian, non-vegetarian.
Egg is non-vegetarian.
Okay.
You may say the poultry egg, which has no male component, it has a female component.
Right.
It can create body. Male component can give life, female component can create body. So it is non-veg.
Okay, the other question is that if you use eggs and if you're decided to be non-vegetarian, are you accumulating any karma because...
Lot of karma.
Thank you.
What any karma? Lot of karma. See, I am not promoting vegetarianism because I am a Hindu or because I am born in a vegetarian family. I am promoting vegetarianism just as because I know the cosmic law. I know how the cosmos works. That's all.
So if eating egg creates karma, even abortion is also like a potential for a human life. Is it? And also, what about menstruation? That also...
No. Abortion is done by the same person who created that body, which is our own extension, which is not yet become life. But here, you are killing their egg. You have no right. If somebody eats that body, somebody aborts just to eat that body, it's a sin.
Got it. Okay.
People ask sometimes, if you are a non-vegetarian and do a lot of good to society, does karma get nullified? No. In Hinduism, very clear. Good karma, bad karma. They don't nullify each other. Both you have to enjoy. For all the good karma you do, you will have heaven. For all the bad karma, hell. But no nullification. No cancellation. 200 rupee, please cancel, leave me. No.
Swamiji, telling lies, is it lack of integrity?
Telling lies directly does not form a karma. It depends on the situation. If you cause suffering, it forms karma.
Okay.
Not otherwise.
But it's not lack of integrity?
It is lack of integrity.
But as a doctor, sometimes I'll have to tell lie then?
No. You have to tell the truth only. As a doctor, you have to tell only truth.
No, Swamiji, in a situation where I don't know exactly what is going to happen.
So you tell, I don't know, that's all. And nobody nowadays believes doctors as a god. So don't worry. They will have second opinion, third opinion, fourth opinion and all. You just tell what is your, how much your knowledge goes, that much you tell the truth directly, that's all.
Swamiji, I see death every day in my career. I'm a hospitalist. So sometimes some patients tell me I'm ready for death. And the family keep on insisting we give. But some point it comes where we get them onto hospice and we withdraw all the medications.
I think it should not be done. As per the Vedic tradition.
But if the person is ready?
No. Even if the person is ready, the last moments are the time, the karmas get burnt. So he should be allowed to burn his karmas as much as possible.
We just don't treat, like if the patient had pneumonia, we don't treat, that's all, but we still give whatever.
Everything available should be provided. Scientifically, medically, possibly available, should be provided.
Okay, right now you said that lying is not, it's not like a sin. It's not cause karma.
Listen, these words should be very clearly understood.
I mean, the only question
I have...
Lot of
disclaimers. It comes with a lot of disclaimers.
I know, because
lying is not a sin if it does not directly cause suffering, but it is lack of integrity.
Okay. Yeah, so the question was, why is the yama satya? What is it for then?
So yama and satya is very required to become integrated and achieve enlightenment.
Thank you.
Something does not create karma does not mean you are allowed to do.
Trying to understand the concept of hell, you used an example, one fur coat, approximately 200 years in hell.
No, it's like just casual example. Comment I made, means like a rough comment, comparison I made. See, the hell is like you will be stuck with that incompletion and getting burnt. Not some separate physical place, psychological. During the death, you will be stuck in that layer body. See, when I explain the death, and you will be going through the death process, that time you will understand this hell and heaven. I'll explain.
Okay. Suffering. What type of suffering when we talk
That is what
about
I'll
suffering?
explain at that time. You bring that question at that time. Go ahead.
Fortunately, this medical protection society laws and the licensing bodies laws still fall under your rules. They both insist that physicians should never tell lies to patient, nor they should withdraw information from the patient.
That's all.
I don't have as much problem with mosquitoes as cockroaches. In my experience, if you don't kill one, they multiply. And what do you know?
So you'll have to have some, see, there are nowadays lot of things have come which drive them out. Which you don't need to kill them, just repellents are there. Use those repellents, that's all. Lemon juice is a powerful repellent for a cockroach. They don't die. Just lemon juice. No, coffee they die.
I've tried
See,
using
Coke,
other
coffee, all that cockroaches die. But lemon juice, they will not die. They will just run away. Lemon juice is a repellent. Just pour lemon juice in your basin, wash basin, toilet, everywhere, little. In 2-3 days, it will disappear.
Okay.
Tell Swamiji told me to pour, so please all of you run away. They will all go away. Yes.
Yeah, Swamiji, in my younger days, I was looking for spiritual knowledge. So I went to various Buddhist and Taoist sects. And because we were young and don't know much, they asked us to put our hand. So we did. And before I knew it, they read the vows in front of all the deities.
No
and
problem.
it's causing me a psychological...
No. What I am saying, you can go to those same temples, put your hands up and tell those deities, I am withdrawing those vows. That's enough.
Yes, thank you.
That's enough. If you just inform those deities, that's enough.
Swamiji, I had a two-scenario question. One, if you have an animal who's suffering late-stage cancer, but they're not really there mentally, do we just allow Kalabhairava to take?
No. As long as you can, you should support that animal.
by all means necessary.
Yes, yes.
And then when...
See, usually many of our devotees, when I have this kind of situations, they inform me, whether some of their relative or the animal. I tell them, I'll give 24 hours, 48 hours, it will relax, Don't remove support.
Okay.
Never ever remove support. Everything available, possible, should be provided to a life till the end, especially when they are having the transition period.
So then, maybe that already answers this, but let's say you have a horse which needs its feet. It breaks a leg, you do surgery, you do everything possible. The horse is of sound mind and body otherwise. What do you do in that scenario? Because it can't get up.
I think you should get up. You should take care and wait and take care. Give all possible medical assistance, help and everything, and wait for him to leave the body.
Leave his body. Okay.
You should not think pain, this, that. You should allow that being. You actually do not even know whether that being is going through pain or burning some karmas. Understand?
Yes.
We should just wait with tremendous patience, giving all support. That is the Vedic tradition's instruction.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Swamiji, when you say that we have to keep this support as long as possible in our own case, what is how long? Like,
as long as possible. That is what I am saying. If that person and his relatives have that much of money to give support, means all the resources they have, they should exhaust in supporting that soul. That's all. If they don't have, see, a person in the Indian slum naturally is not going to have access to the ventilator.
Right.
So whatever is available, possible with our integrity.
So Swamiji, in US, when they go to the hospital for admission, then they have to do a DNR, do not resuscitate, form. And so they sign a consent form where they say, I don't want to be resuscitated if anything happens. So we don't give them any life support.
I think all our devotees should tell very clearly, I have to be resuscitated. I have to be given all the support as much as possible.
And
many of our, my sannyasis and ashramites, they write a will that who should be the decision maker in all this kind of situation. They put my name. Whenever they put my name, I tell them the standard instructions is only.
But Swamiji,
financially,
the do not resuscitate is when the heart stops. By no artificial means should it be restarted, whether it's intubation, chest compressions, medicine. And so that's
what
what
I am
do not
saying.
resuscitate.
Whatever way you can, you should try it.
Even if the person we know is in the process of dying, intubate
Yes.
and do chest
life
compressions
Yes.
and support life.
Everything, even the ventilator, artificial heart pumping, everything should be done.
because sometimes they could be on life support for indefinite.
That is what. So, in the life, for something like 2 years, if they are in life support, also should be given.
Okay.
Because they will be burning the karmas in the body. See, when you take away the possibility of that body, just to burn that karmas, they have to take 1 more body and 2 more body, which is not right as per the cosmic law.
Right. I was just thinking, in US, this financially,
That is what I am saying, that person's financial available resources.
Swamiji, when we eat vegetarian food like milk and yogurt, there are a lot of bacteria which we kill.
They don't have biomemory to store the pain, don't worry. Oh God, the whole subject has taken a different turn. I never opened this Pandora box. Today somehow I opened my mouth, that's all. I myself stopped the animal sacrifice in my own family temple. Each if you are born and brought up in India, Indian villages, you know, each family will have a family deity. Kuladevata, they call it. My Kuladevata temple, I stopped the animal sacrifice. Now sometime when Kalbhairava lands, he tells people to give, that is various reason, and that is completely different. He has the right to touch the life or take the life, or he has the right to transmit the karma into one life and push and all that. His equations are different. But I never ever allow cruelty in any form. In any form. That is why even the tiger skin I use, none of them are tiger skin. You know that. All the tiger skin which you see in my asanam, in all over the world, in all our temples, none of them are skin actually. It is printed. How many of you know that? Sometimes people think it is real skin. It's not real skin. It's a printed on sheet or a cloth. Sometimes people have their own idea. How many of you first thought this completely gold? Oh God, raise the hand, raise the hand. I really want to see your faces. No, we do, in India we do use a lot of gold and silver for the deity and guru. That is different, but it is not gold. It's made out of copper, gold painted. Not even gold coated, gold painted. Made in copper, gold painted. How many of you thought this is gold? Again, it is not gold. It's gold painted. Rudraksha. Why so many times you guys came near, so close for the energization, you didn't see? It's a Rudraksha. Directly on the Rudraksha, the gold painting is done. It's not gold coated. Gold painted. That is what I am saying. Gold painted. But a gold usage is not cruelty. I am just saying. Ready? Shall we go for completion? Listen. Now can you read that second line? I am reading the second question in that sheet given to you. Now please give a commitment to yourself to be in integrity and complete with your words, promises, commitments you gave it to yourself and others. So either fulfill what you declared or withdraw all those words, promises and commitments. Listen. I'll tell you how to do. Now you have written a list. Whatever is word given to you, you sit with yourself and tell yourself clearly, I have given this word to me. Now I am declaring completion and withdrawing that word. I am not going to fulfill it anymore. Clear? Any word you have given it to others, you have to call them one by one and tell them, this word I gave you at the age of 4, 5, 6, 7. Even that person might have forgotten. But because you remember, you need to call and tell that person saying that, I am completing with you. I am not going to fulfill this anymore. I am withdrawing this word. Or if you are going to complete it, you can say that, oh, my sister, I gave you the word, I will give you candy. I will come back from my inner awakening and give you. You can recommit with a clear definition, or you can say, I am withdrawing it, so I am not going to fulfill it. Anything is okay. If you don't remember, no problem. It is no more incompletion for you. It will all die down. If you remember, you have to complete. How many of you understand what I am saying? So shall we finish all the completion with yourself first? Few minutes. Sit straight. Once read whatever words you have given to you and did not fulfill. You may think it's a very simple process, but you will see the power of this process. How much you get integrated and alive. You will have the vaak siddhi. Your words will become reality if you keep the vaak pure and energetic. The next level of completion is with your chitta, means what you feel as you. Listen to this example. You are sitting and watching TV. Suddenly the breaking news, bomb blast, 120 people including a minister dead. You get up and sit. The next line, in Iraq, and you relax. How many of you experienced this? Raise your hand. Why? Because the moment you think it's India, your country, America, you have to know more. You have to know what happened. The moment you see it is Iraq, you think, oh, it's no more your responsibility. It is no more part of you. Understand, anything which you cognize inside you as part of you expands you. Understanding everything is part of you because you are source of everything. Everything is part of you because you are source of everything. Listen. Everything is part of you because you are source of everything. Listen. Understand this one principle. This one principle understanding can change your whole life, can bring tremendous completion to you. Whatever you think you are responsible, you will always find a solution to change it. See, sometimes you may not be a reason for the problem, but only when you feel responsible you will solve it. You are going in the street, somebody hits you. You may not be reason. You are going in the right direction. But to get out of that problem, now to do the next thing and save yourself, go to the doctor, go to the hospital for everything. Who is responsible? You are only responsible. Sometimes you may not be reason for the situation, but always you are only responsible for everything. Understand, don't confuse this reason and responsible. Sometimes people say, oh, I am not responsible. You may not be reason, but you can never say you are not responsible. How many of you understand this difference between reason and responsible? Just because you are not a reason, don't think you are not responsible. Understand? Now I just want you to list out in your life the situation in your life. For example, if you see some powerlessness in your business, powerlessness in your relationship, conflict in your office, wherever you see conflict in your life, in your own body, health, list out all those conflicts. Then list out what all you think you are responsible and what all you think you are not responsible. Third, whatever you think you are not responsible, if you decide to become responsible, what will be the new thought, new word, new actions, new understandings you will have about life? It's a simple internalizing to tell you. Still I have not given you the conclusion. I am going to make you come to the conclusion by making you do this simple process. So this simple process will make you understand what you think about you as you, your boundary, your cognition, how expanding it completes you, shrinking it incompletes you. Clear? Yes, listen. Identify the various conflicts that exist in your life. Write down all aspects of each conflict you feel you are responsible for, and all the aspects of each conflict you feel you are not responsible for. For each of the aspects that you think you are not responsible for, visualize and write down what will happen if you actually take the responsibility with the understanding that you are the source of even those aspects. Write down what will be the new thoughts, words, actions and new reality you will have in the same conflicting situations in your life now. Simple internalizing. You finish this, then I will give you the conclusion. Equality has no exemption in cosmos. And they will blame me. Let them suffer for that. See, anybody blames me, don't think I am keeping quiet. I destroy them. I am Kala Bhairava, understand? I don't keep quiet. And don't even worry. If somebody blames me, don't think I am a victim. They are victims. So don't worry about it. That is between me and them. I'll manage. Go ahead. But I'm telling the truth, that's all. Go ahead.
I have two questions. First one is, how would I distinguish the responsibilities of my desires, my decisions, to the responsibility of life itself, like the law, you mentioned the law of life, and sometimes those two things.
Actually, responsibility will never, if you take it up, it will never be two. If you think it is two, there is some misunderstanding.
Okay. And the second one is something about integrity. How to distinguish intelligence of being, for an example, if I say to someone, I promised you this, and after that, some of us, or just me, say in my mind, whenever I want, like kind of postponing. And
So,
start.
what I am saying, it is nothing wrong. Just inform that person that you are going to be postponing.
Okay.
That's all. See, it's all simple, straight. The moment you inform that person, you don't need even his permission.
Okay. Is it good to postpone even with
Yes. You can say that I am postponing. I cannot give the time-bound commitment. That's all.
Okay. Thank you, Swami.
I tell you, a man falls in love with a new woman every once in 14 days. A woman falls in love with another new man every 27 days. It's a law of Tantra. Understand? But every 14 days, you cannot change your wife. Every 27 days, you cannot change your husband. You need to simply know it's a biology. It's a biological pressure, hormonal pressure. Every 14 days, a man reaches the peak of the man, that male hormone. Every 27 days, a female reaches the peak of the female hormone. When the body is in the peak, any dog will look beautiful. No, please don't mind. I am not harsh. I am straight. Understand? I am straight. That is why I am saying, let your life be run by something stable understanding, which is out of your consciousness, than your psychological whims and fancies, the physiological ups and downs, which you call as heart. All of you understand? Any psychologist will agree with what I am saying. Once in 14 days, a man falls in love with a new woman. Once in 27 days, a woman falls in love with a new man. If you are sensitive, you will understand. If you are not that sensitive, you will not even understand. You will just suppress it or overlook it. But this happens, it is a simple physiological phenomena. Yes, go ahead.
Mais je suis née dans une famille qui n'était pas végétarienne et j'ai mangé de la viande toute ma vie avant de vous rencontrer.
Anne-Marie, can you translate?
Anne-Marie.
I was born in a non-vegetarian family and I've been eating meat since my birth and
say, from now onwards, if she decides to be non-cruel, you see, from now onwards, if she decides to be non-violent, when I say non-violent, just not dropping non-veg, dropping all the things related to cruelty, like a leather purse or fur coat. She will not use anything which comes out of animal cruelty. If she commits, then I will erase her karma, past. I will give her a commitment. Then the initiation, she can come and tell me, I commit, I will clear her past. It's my commitment. When I commit, I will do it.
Oh, merci. Thank you, Swamiji.
And any physical, mental impact she had because of her non-veg, it will simply disappear in next 3 days.
Swamiji, I have a confusion. Actually, I want your insight on this situation. I don't think I'm a very lazy person, but I wanted to wake up early in the morning. I wanted to wake up at 5 in the morning, invariably, whether I'm working or not. So I did a process to myself that I lied to myself that it's 10 in the morning, and then suddenly I felt that my body wanted to get up from bed. But after a week, I was fine.
This is not going to be a successful strategy, but I can give you another one strategy. Just think, if you are in some other country where the time zone is different, you are going to be waking up in the same time?
Yeah.
You understand? So tell yourself, let us sleep early and wake up early. This is one. Second, this many hours of sleep you need, that belief itself is a pattern.
Yeah, I had that belief.
So if you sit and complete with that belief, the problem will disappear.
Now I don't have the problem because I started to get up at 5 and I actually enjoyed. Then my body actually started to wake up at 5 in the morning.
That's all.
Another one more thing.
See, you are seeing me whole day. You see me when I come for morning Pada Puja or morning Satsang. And you see me before I get up and go in the night. Yesterday I think it became 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock?
11:30.
11:30. Do you see any difference in my face?
No.
It is simple decision to be complete with the sleep. Okay. It's not that I don't sleep. Actually in this break, last break we had half an hour break. 20 minutes I was lying in the same seat. I don't have time to go to the room and come back. I just lie down here itself. And I had my breakfast here only today.
Yeah, so.
All of you saw, I think, when I had my breakfast. I had my breakfast here. Now you will see, I may not have lunch, solid lunch. I may have some juice or tea or some liquid. In India we call it kool. I don't know what you call it. Porridge. Something I'll have in the noon. I'll lie down here itself for half an hour or 45 minutes. When you guys have a break, lunch break, again I'll get up and sit. It's not that I don't sleep. Just believing that this much of sleep is necessary, compulsory, without that I cannot work. All these self-beliefs are patterns. If you complete with them, most of these problems will be solved.
So my question is, do I have to complete with myself that I lied to me?
Yes, you have to complete with yourself that.
Yeah. Okay. Another one thing was, again, I want an insight on this. I love chocolates. And when I see chocolates, I want to eat. So once you said it's very easy to say no to others, start saying no to you. And
see, no. That I would have said in some other context. As far as chocolate is concerned, is it anyway harming your health?
Not really.
Then what is the problem? Have it. See,
but I feel that I am bounded.
No, what I am saying, listen, I don't eat chocolate. Actually, I don't eat chocolate because I just don't feel like. I am too lazy to open that cover and put it in the mouth and chew that. and I just simply said, it's okay, I don't want that, what is there. So just because of that casual way, I'm not eating. Sometime rarely if some devotee brings and says, Swamiji, little, Swamiji, I brought it. I'll just put it in the mouth, no problem. So I can tell you, when it is not harming your health, you don't need to be too strict and worried about it.
Yeah, the thing is, we do the Somavara Vrata, as you said. We've been doing it for more than a year now.
Only Somavaram, don't take that song.
No, I see chocolates, I don't feel like eating. I don't even have a pain that I'm not able to eat today. So I really don't understand myself whether I really...
No, what I'm saying, when you have so much of freedom, when chocolate gives you so much of freedom, even if you don't eat in Somavara Vrata,
I don't feel pain at all if I don't eat, even
then chocolate is so good to you. Be good to it and eat, no problem. Really, see, if you feel bad when you don't eat in Somavara Vrata, I myself will tell you, drop chocolate.
No, I don't feel bad. In fact, I can keep in front of me and not bother at all.
I think you should not worry about chocolate and you should have whenever you want. No, actually, see, anything does not make you powerless. Don't try to keep that away. Just let it be. Just let it be part of your life. Nothing wrong.
Okay.
You understand?
Thank you, sir.
Swamiji, how does Hinduism view polygamy? Because extramarital affairs can it be like a polygamy or?
The moment you are married and committed to one person, polygamy is sin.
But all the, even like the kings and everybody had multiple...
But those commitments are, in the commitment itself it is very clear that it is not that they are going to live only with that one girl, one wife.
Oh.
Commitment itself is very clear. It is the understanding between the two persons. See, if you see in the Mahabharata, wherever the commitment itself is clear, there was no confusion at all.
Nithyananda.
Yes, go ahead.
So many things I would like to have. Plantation in Bombay, cleanliness in everything, just to get myself enlightened and others.
Yes.
But I feel powerless. For last
what
3-4 years, I'm trying for a plantation in Mumbai, but I am not able to plant a single tree on a road.
No, please understand. The moment before even you started action, now the way you spoke, I saw very clearly, out of powerlessness only you even think of responsibility. You don't counter listen, don't tell your God how big your problems are, tell your problems how big your God is.
I couldn't understand.
Don't tell your God how big your problems are, tell your problems how big your God is. Don't tell your responsibility how impossibility is, tell your impossibility how your responsibility is powerful. Don't tell your responsibility how your impossibility is powerful. Tell your impossibility how your responsibility is powerful.
But I think I am responsible for that.
If you think you are responsible, you will find the way.
Thank you.
Responsibility is not just lying on the couch and dreaming. It is getting off, moving your body out of the couch and making it happen.
So my conflict is that my father, he's 53 years old. He's been working his whole life. He's from Greece, in a section in Greece where what the trade is fur. So I've actually always felt that my responsibility is, because my dad's not going to stop what he does, but I feel like I'm going to have to become rich so like that he stops what he does. So
Face. What to do?
yeah, I'm just going to have to become a millionaire. So, but I just...
this is the unfortunate thing. In India, vegetarian is the cheapest food. Non-veg is costly food. In the West, it is opposite. Being a vegetarian is very costly. God.
No, but really, I feel like, how can I... Like, I mean, that's the only choice. Is that the only choice I have to, like, support my father?
Okay.
And then I just pray for a miracle that he'll find you too.
You will find.
Okay.
Yes.
Swamiji, there is so much cruelty in the dairy industry. So, you know, they ill-treat the animals, and sometimes when the calves are born, they send them straight to the slaughterhouse. And
that is also wrong. So, it is better always as much as possible to ensure that you are getting from organic dairies.
oh, so there are places that don't ill-treat animals?
Yes. No, not only don't ill-treat, they don't feed the animal fat, all that is there. Na?
Hormones. So it's okay to use dairy products if you're sure that they're not ill-treating the animals?
Yes.
Okay. And what about silk? I mean, in order to produce silk, they boil so many
Surely
worms.
it should not be used. Because
Not
the
use silk?
silkworms already develop biomemory. So silk should not be used.
Okay.
I use the Kanjivaram silk, which is not from the silkworm, which is from the gold and silver thread.
Okay, just one last question. Talking about this biomemory, I mean, you
See,
made...
Kanchipuram, Arani, Tirubuvanam, Kashi. All these silks are not from silkworm. Mysore, Elambillai, Moradabad, all these are from silkworm.
Okay, one last question. So you made one statement about like abortion, it doesn't bring bad karma.
Yes.
So I've heard of like spiritual gurus who do, you know, some kind of, they take them into the past and identify root cause patterns. And many people who, when they were in the womb, their parents tried to abort them and they could not, so they were born and they identify that, you know, when they were in the womb, they tried to kill them, so they remember all that and they identified that as the cause of the trauma and all that. How do they know if they didn't have a soul?
If the child is born, naturally that biomemory will be there. The child has to complete.
So the fetus has the consciousness to perceive the soul?
No, fetus has a memory. See, like Pragalada. and Abhimanyu, they all had a memory. After the birth, when the life enters, only that memory becomes alive. It is like a recorded CD, doesn't play. If you connect with electricity, only starts playing.
Okay, but if you say abortion doesn't bring bad karma, doesn't it encourage people to abort like female fetuses? And
I am giving you the cosmic legal opinion. I am not promoting, I am not saying abortion should be done. Did I tell abortion should be done?
But if you say it doesn't bring bad karma, it might encourage people.
But I have to tell the truth as it is.
Okay, so the fetus doesn't feel pain.
Fetus has no pain because fetus has no life. But the moment fetus breathes, after that you cannot kill it. This prana, this air, if it touches the fetus, you cannot kill it. If you have any other question, you can finish, then we will move to the next step.
Okay, I just wanted some clarification.
Yes, go ahead.
Because of what you just said about the fetus and what you said about eating eggs. So eating eggs is non-vegetarian because...
See, eating egg is non-vegetarian because the female component of that egg you are consuming. In the fetus, if you abort just for eating, it is a crime. Because the female component is there.
Okay.
You understand?
No. The female oh, okay.
See,
yeah.
Abortion is not done just for eating.
Okay, okay.
See, for example, the person who carries the child, out of her will, her own convenience, she aborts. There is no karma. Okay. It's a part of her, she is throwing it away.
Okay, I understand.
But if somebody aborts her, just for them to eat, then it is karma. Without our will, our cooperation, or yes. You understand?
Yeah.
We can be very sure no chicken is going to give yes for us to eat their egg. Hen or chicken is going to give yes. Come on, please go ahead.
Okay, so if you choose to eat meat, are you like taking the responsibility of the karmas, of the suffering of that animal? I mean, if I choose to eat like a ribeye, I don't know, something about in the cow, am I like taking the responsibility of those karmas too, of those sufferings?
Yes.
Okay.
Nithyananda Swami. Many times, very small snakes are getting into our kitchen. What should we do?
Where?
Our kitchen, my house.
Oh, I think you should do repellent. There are snake repellents. Just spray that. Spray that snake repellents. Say, turmeric is the snake repellent. So I told him to spray that. He says, in my house, small snakes are coming. What to do? I just said that put repellent. That smell, snake will run away. See, even if you see snake in the house, just take a handful of turmeric and put it like a line. It will not cross that line. Don't kill, drive it out.
Hello. So in the case where, there's bacteria in your system that aids you, but if you have like parasites, like I have Lyme disease, and it gets in the blood, what about killing those?
It is survival, na?
Excuse me?
Survival. So that is not a problem.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Bacteria itself, it does not even have a biomemory. So no problem, don't worry. Worms have biomemory. They build biomemory. That is what I am saying. Cleaning them is a survival. That's not a problem. You have no other method, no other way. You can't just keep them in one corner and tell them, you stay there and don't disturb me. That is not possible. So